What we're gonna do right here is go back. What we're gonna do right here is go back. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back.
Hey everybody, thank you for tuning in to Kuma Style Reviews. I'm TJ Duckett, and what we've got here is the Maketoys Mobine series. We've got the missile launcher. I have the boxes mixed up, but we've got the jungle and the marine type, and the corresponding boxes with colors and stuff like that. But anyway, they are actually redecos of one of the tanks that came with the Maketoys Chaos Paladin. Their Homage to the Fallen. One of the tanks that came with those. So I've got an extra of that tank here. And you can see they're all three the exact same mold. They just come with different accessories. This one comes pretty bare bones, this part of the tank. Where these come with the 2 additional guns. You can see one on each side there, I know. My shadow's kind of getting in the way. In fact, let me raise the light here. Okay, so we'll get that out of the way for the moment. And what these are, they are upgrade kits for any Power Core Combiner core figure. So you can see I have here in the background Hasbro's Power Core Combiner Heavy Tread. And he's already transformed into his core mode. What these tanks do is basically come apart and they give him additional limbs, where normally you'd have to use the other Hasbro limb figures. These make, you know, just a lot better and more fluid looking body parts for those core figures. Alright, so just taking a look at each of these. Zooming in a bit here. I do like the additional guns that they've come with, but I don't like that each gun is only made for that particular side. If you look at this gun here, you'll see there's a ball joint there, but it's got one side blocked off, so you can't go and put it on the other side. The way that these work is there are clips like these throughout the figure, or the tanks. And they just clip on wherever you want to put them. Okay? But like I said, they are made specific to those particular sides. So, not too crazy much to them. But we'll go ahead and we'll disassemble the jungle type, since that's the one that's made for heavy tread, color-wise. I'm going to unclip those guns. And for anybody who's played with Power Core Combiners, they all just, they're squares that peg in. So we'll take these apart. And I know that these were actually like held back or delayed because of quality control issues. It wasn't specified what those were, but I have a feeling that it was the ports, because on both of these, the back ports here, where the missile launchers peg in, they're really tight. The workaround that I've kind of gotten used to is just wiggling the plugs out like that. They're supposed to just be able to pull out, but these you kind of have to wedge them out. Okay. See how the feet just pulled off there? That's what they're supposed to be able to do. Okay. And okay, we've got that disassembled. See some fist here in the back. And they go together pretty easy. I actually prefer the missiles out, but you could reverse them if you wanted to, for the shoulders. Okay, there's that. The feet, and both sides of the feet there are no, like, I don't know what you call them, like the insole, like that inner curve or anything like that. So either foot can go on either side. Okay, we'll peg those in. The legs themselves, however, do have those combiner pegs there. And then we'll go ahead and get the hands on. Alright. This gun doesn't have a handle. So what I'm doing here, I'm just pegging it in to the top of the shoulder. This gun does have a peg. And on both sets of hands, I did have to shave the inside. There's a lot of mold flash or like sprue piece or whatever that blocks the gun from being held at first. So you might want to take a razor and do that right away. Just like Chaos or Paladin, this one does have the really tight ratchet joint that makes the arms want to pop off when you're moving them around and stuff. But there you go. And that's how he looks all put together. Really big upgrade. Because the limbs that Hasbro made for these guys are just crap. No real hands or anything like that. Just really thrown together. Okay. So there he is. And here he is. Next to Paladin. And Paladin's about a head taller. But it does make even heavy tread here a lot more imposing. So just really cool stuff. Now as for some of the extras and the gimmicks of this set, there isn't anything too crazy. I'll go ahead and disassemble this. Under each set of treads, there are missiles. They're supposed to peg in. Let me zoom in there. That would probably help, right? They're supposed to peg in, but they do come loose a lot. You'll see this one fell off and turned around and stuff. So it doesn't matter if you keep them loose or what. But what you can do with these, if you want to separate the tanks, oops, go over the camera some, and just have them as their own separate things, like that kind of deal. And same with, zoom out, the other half here. Like I said, we gotta wedge those missiles out. Glad I'm actually getting half decent at that. But for this side, you have to take out the fist. Take off the feet. And this one, they're actually attached with a ball joint on the smaller ones here. Pull them out. Rotate them around. And now you've just got these little drones here. Or, get this out of the way. If you want some additional weaponry on your power core combiner itself, you can just remove the fist. It's kind of hard to do blind. Let me remove that. The problem with these is if they're at the slightest angle, they don't want to come out. So I'm just going to rotate that around. Put that right back on. Lower the camera some. But there you go. Now he's got a cannon hand. So pretty cool stuff. And like I said, it does add a lot to your existing Power Core Combiners figures. Like I said, it can be used with any core figures these guys can. Of course, the colors are going to match some more than others. But there you go. That is Maketoys' Mobine series, their missile launcher, jungle, and marine type. And once again, this is Hasbro's Power Core Combiner heavy tread in the middle. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, if you picked it up or if you're not going to pick it up, why you're not going to pick it up, etc., etc., etc. Follow me on Twitter, all that jazz. But anyways, I'll see you guys next review.